Okay, guys, so today in class, here's what we talked about. It is super important that you do the bell ringer every day because that's how I'm going to start taking attendance. So when you get to this page, you're going to click to bell ringer and complete whatever the bell ringer is for that day. Now, if your page doesn't look like this, that's okay. Come over here and click modules. Now, if you're absent, don't go back and do yesterday's bell ringer first. Come straight to whatever today is and do today's bell ringer. That way you always get counted absent, or you always get counted present. You never get counted absent when you shouldn't. The next thing we talked about today is the Frayer model. So you have an assignment today called a Frayer model for the word inference. When you click on this, it creates a new tab, and it's going to ask you to make a copy of this into your Google Drive. So when you click here, it says make a copy. Yes, you want to make a copy. So now you have a page you can write on. So if you double click in any of the boxes or on the name line, for example, click, and you can type in that box. The definition, click. What I like to do is highlight the words that are already there so I can just write over them. So I would write the definition of an inference, okay? You have to give an example of making an inference. And then you have to give a non-example of making an inference. Write a sentence using the word inference, and the last one is the image representation. You are going to click Insert, Image, search the web, and then it's up to you. If you want to look for inference examples, let's say this is the picture you want, you just click it, drag it, and then resize it so that it fits in this little box, okay? Easy as that. Now, one of the problems that people have been having is turning this in. So, like I've told you before, my screen doesn't have the submit button up here. But if I go home and I go to student view, I can show you what it looks like. Back to modules. Back to the Frayer model. So, and you're going to do the same thing with the making inferences. You're going to click Submit Assignment. Down here it asks you, do you want to upload a file? If you've downloaded it to your computer, you could, but we didn't have to download it. We made it in Google. So you're going to come over here to Google Drive. Now, it won't show me the list of things in my Google Drive, but you should have a list here. So let me show you what that list looks like. So when you go to insert your copy of the Frayer model, you're going to have a window that looks kind of like this. It has lists and lists and lists of all the things that you have in your Google folder. So it's alphabetical. So you're going to scroll down, and you remember up here is where it is. It's called copy of Frayer model. Okay. So we're going to scroll and scroll until we find copy of Frayer model right here. So then you're going to have a button down here that says select or submit. You're not going to have embed and link, but this list is what you're going to have. Now, The only time you're not going to have a list like this, or you can't find it in the list, is if you're in your personal Google Drive instead of your school account. So my suggestion is every morning when you log on to Canvas, also come over here to Google Drive. Click this and make sure this button up here says Arlington ISD. Okay, because now you're logged into your school account, not your home account. Because if you try to submit this and you're in your home account, it won't link to your Google Drive, okay? Let me know if you have any questions about submitting or doing the activities for today. That submission works for making inferences and the Frayer model vocabulary activity. Now, before we leave, on Monday, I am going to insert this page into your Canvas course. Our live classes are moving to a new platform. Instead of Zoom, we're going to be using Microsoft Teams. So this tells you how to get to Microsoft Teams. First, you click this link, which opens up this page here. Sign up or sign in. You have an account, you don't have to sign up. So you click sign in, and you're going to get a box that looks like this. Your login is the first 5 of your last name, your lunch number, and then @student.aisd.net. So you're going to type first 5 of your last name, your lunch number, @student.aisd.net, and then click next. When it asks for your password, it's your regular Rapid ID password. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to get the Windows app or use the web app? Just use the web app. You don't need to download anything. And then you're going to be taken to a page that looks like this. At the very least, it will have our class on it. So it will have first period with Miss Jenkins. I have already loaded all of the students into my class. So when Tuesday rolls around and it's time for your class period, you're gonna, when you go to that website and you log in and you click use the web app, you're gonna get a button that looks like this. It has a picture of an icon of a video camera, and it's purple and it says join. That's how you join our live class. I will upload another video that just shows you how to join live class on Monday. And if you have any questions, send me an email. But that is what we went over today. Let me know if you need help with anything. Have a great weekend.